Hello and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Thursday, March 24th, 2022 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi. Hello. And our energy mantra for today is I recognize my liberation comes through personal revolution, evolution. And I could not move the Mahalo who is in my spot, and I am feeling this energy come in. It took everything to even record a video tonight. So off camera it is. Right here. But for Thursday, we have our first revolution, evolution day of Sun in Aries. So evolution, revolution days are where we kind of have Uranus energy working us. And it can be a triggery day. And this is where we recognize any of these triggers that come up, any of these things that come up are showing us where we have the work to do. Where this is where we can work to liberate ourselves. It is through personal evolution, revolution. This is about knowing who you are, and it's about clearing away layers of who you are not. So be aware of that in the energy today. We have some lunar squares as well, and one of the things I'm kind of feeling, I wonder when this is going to reach its peak. I'm feeling like the Venus-Saturn conjunction coming in. I guess that's going to be Monday. But Venus is starting to get into that orb of Saturn, feeling that heaviness. So there may be a heaviness to the yin. To me, this is calling for us to make sure that our energy fields are very, very clear, and take initiative in nurturing yourself right now through this energy. So let's look at Thursday. Moon is going to be squaring Neptune and Mercury in Pisces. So anytime we have Sagittarius Pisces squares, it can be, or even any of the mutable squares, it can be like misunderstanding, not sure what to believe, almost a crisis in faith, a crisis in belief. Because Sagittarius still is looking for tangible facts, tangible understanding, tangible beliefs. And Pisces can hold that pure faith. And so there may be some areas where you're looking for the relief of the reality, the relief of the knowing, the relief of the belief. I like that. And meanwhile, the Pisces is like, I said this to a friend today, faith isn't about seeing. Seeing can be believing, but faith is about not seeing and being able to hold that belief. And so there may be some challenge there in regards to some of the things that you're working on. Keep in mind, we do have some really beautiful miracle energy coming in as Jupiter moves closer to Neptune. And again, that doesn't even guarantee that you're going to receive right then. But just realize there's some really deep faith work being done at this time, and that faith work is really important. This also may come up in dreams, so do be aware of that. You may be processing. And again, because today is such a triggery day, chances are some of these triggers may have to do with faith. Moon will shift into Capricorn, 2:54 p.m. Pacific time. And that's going to lead to Sun in Aries, Moon in Capricorn, which are squares. And we're going to have a Sun and Lunar square tonight. Sun in Aries, Moon in Capricorn can be like young child and grandparent. And not necessarily seeing things eye to eye because there are such gigantic generation gaps. So realize there may be some situational energies that come up that have those generational gaps, the lack of understanding. Now, this could be in yourself, this could be in relating, this could be in the world. Just recognize that we're going to find some odds. And it doesn't mean that both don't have really great information. There's a quote out there that's like, you should have friends that are younger than you, to keep you informed, and people, friends that are much older than you to, tell you the stories of what was. Being informed on all these energies really, really helps. Keep that in mind. We all have things we can teach to each other. We all have wisdom to share. The babies, the millennials, the Gen Xers, everybody. Everybody has something to share. Everybody has something to teach. Keep that in mind in this energy and keep yourself open. There are so many more ways of connecting to God. That's how I'm going to say it. There's so many more ways of connecting to God. So many more ways of connecting to the universe that we haven't even begun to think of yet. All right, so here we got this. Some conditioning. Moving through the conditioning, moving past our beliefs into faith. The inner voice card. Definitely a day of strong faith. And in and through this process, there is some shadow work to be done. Some facing ourselves. I love that I have the completion card. It is in reverse. The completion card in reverse is like, I want to give you the world, but you're still in the journey of getting there, so you can't quite have it yet. This is basically the lesson of that. Can you hold that faith? Can you listen to the universe and your higher self whispering you along your path? The last card, which is funny. Can you do this? Receptivity. You may not be feeling so receptive to that right now. Keep working your way towards it. We're all in this journey. And it's so up and down, and even in a day we have those peak and lower moments. So just keep that in mind. I'm going to leave that there for today. You can book a reading with me. Email me, mimiclark@gmail.com. Besides that, the better it gets, the better it gets. There's more than enough love in the world for you. You have the power, and honor your values. Namaste.